Sorry, friends, Midiman coming back at you. Walks music. Sorry about that. I had to adjust my volume. Everything is not working right according to the plan. We just want to say that it's a Friday night edition, and we thank God for life, health, and strength. Well, as it is, we're not going to complain. If we look hard enough, we always can find something to complain about, but it's not going to do any good. So we just count another blessing to be alive. I want to give a shout out to the YouTube fam from Baby Justice, all the way up to Big Papa JT, as well as Mama JT, as well as the End Time Harvest Gang, Brother LA from Kingdom Knowledge, and his wife Peggy. We are our favorite internet pastor, Michael G. McCrae. Also, Pastor Johnny McCrae out of Troy, Alabama, and his wife, Evangelist Janet McCrae. We saying Happy New Year. We hope everything has started off on a good foot. I want to say also to the Blog Talk family from Lady D, Brother JT, Sister Maria, Marquise, PP Drawing, Brother Orange Flavor, Katie Ray, Kyron, everyone involved. We all like to say that give y'all a shout out tonight. And Midiman got just a few things. He don't want to say too much tonight, but I just got a few things. Wanted to run by. I was did a little work in the studio today, and I was checking out my wall of fame, I call it, and I was looking at the various artists. Some of them passed and gone. Some of them passed and gone from this side. Brother James Brown, for instance, Michael Jackson, just to name a couple. Brother Ray Charles, just to name just those three, and great musicians. Also, I had one of my favorite gospel musicians. I have a picture of him on the wall up here, as well as out of my studio. Brother James Cleveland, Reverend James Cleveland. And I was just thinking about the mark they made on this earth with their music and their talents and their gifts. And therefore, it reminded me of the video I did earlier today about the gifts and talents and everything, and about the anointing. And I tried to shed a little light on that to let everybody know that there is a difference. But nevertheless, it seems as though that, people they're going to receive what they're going to receive, and they're going to reject what they're going to reject. And there's nothing Midiman can do about that. And matter of fact, I don't even try. In other words, God is going to reach people. If it's going to be reached at all, God is going to have to do the saving. Midiman can save nobody. Midiman can't even save himself. So, in other words, I definitely cannot save anyone else outside of us. And God will have to do the saving. But we just want to let everybody know, people, that you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out some things. And you got to be very, very blind. And some things are obvious. And you can't blind yourself to the truth. And I think a lot of us have done that. We have done just that. We have blinded ourselves to the truth. And we have believed a lie for so long until we think that it is the truth. And nevertheless, though, Midiman is going to continue to tarry, to do just what God told him to do, to the best of my ability. I'm going to try to do the best I can. It's every step of the way to try to do what he say do. No form and fashion and shape, in other words, but just to do what he said do. And then let the chip fall where they may. One thing I know, people, you can lead a horse to the water, but you cannot make him drink. It's simply that. You cannot get people on board or anything. It's entirely God gave everybody free will, freedom of choice, and you might as well leave some people on, because I know this from experience. It defeats the purpose. The more you do, the more you talk, the worse people get. And so, in other words, you might as well just leave it alone and just go on and do the best you can by yourself or whatever. And just go on to do what you can do. And God will take care of the rest. I believe that. And what we must do, though, we must be about our Father's business, and then forget about it. We're not a policeman. Stop trying to worry and tend to other folks' business. You cannot make people do anything. People, you might as well accept that. People will have to come to terms for themselves. Only thing we need to do is be a light. That's about all we need to be. Not a judge, but a light. And stop trying to be the anointing police. And I got to make certain that everybody doing this. No, you just take care of yourself. That's what Jesus told us to do. In other words, so Apostle Paul says, see to it that you mind your own affairs. See, that's the problem with a lot of us. We too busy trying to see about others, and we letting our own stuff is slipping. And you too busy seeing about Midiman business, yours going undone. In the same way, likewise, vice versa. If I'm too busy seeing about your business, then Midiman business is going lacking. So let us get back to the word. See about your own business. Tend to it. Just do what Christ told us to do and just forget about it and cut the day. Tonight, Friday night, people, we ended a week of Bible study. We will begin again on Monday night, if the Lord say so, doing the same thing. And we are in the prophetic. We're doing a series of study from the prophetic. We're going to be mainly coming from the book of Daniel, the book of Revelation, the book of Matthew, and also the book of Luke. There will be other books that will be touched upon. Zechariah, for one. I know for certain we're going to do that. We're also going to come from Hosea, because we got some things we want to show from Hosea. But most of everything is going to be dealing with the prophetic. Where we are in human history and world history. And people, time is winding up. I can't help what you think. I can't help how much you love this world. You look at this world. This world is going to hell in a handbasket. It is already just about in it now. So you might as well forget about the world. Got nothing to offer to you. Nothing to offer. So if you only what we do for Christ is what's going to last. And when we stand before him, we want him to hear him say, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. Enter to thy master's joy. In other words, he's going to make us rule over many things. So if we just be faithful over a few. That being said, this Midiman saying this the weekend, people, be careful out there. The life you save may very well be your own. Don't get into nothing. Don't try to be a hero. But then within all things, give thanks to God in prayer. And send God ahead of you. And ask and pray for his angels, for his protection all around you. And then you just cut the deck from there. With that being said, this Midiman saying whatever you get into, if God is not in it, get out of it. Midiman saying peace. Goodbye.